Hey guys, Nikki Sharp here, and I am going to talk to you about something that is really kind of on my mind right now, and a really big thing that I've decided to do, and that is I am quitting social media. So I know this is a really kind of interesting thing, and a few celebrities have been doing this recently. And I wanted to take a few minutes to talk to you and tell you why I'm doing this, because for me, it's a really, really big thing, and it's been a big struggle to decide if I'm going to do this or not. And it finally just came to me this week, and I realized that I need to get off social media. So I am quitting social media. Now, for those of you wondering, is this indefinitely? Am I doing a Cena O'Neill and, going off the radar forever? No, I will be back. I'm gonna take 30 days off basically, and I'm deleting everything. So I'm deleting I'm not deleting it so it'll still be there, but I'm deleting all the apps from my phone. I'm changing all my passwords, or actually my friends are changing my password so I can't log in. And I just wanted to take a little bit of time to explain to you why I'm doing this, because there's been so much stuff going on in the world right now, and we're so connected to our phones, and I'm feeling really disconnected to myself, and therefore being disconnected to myself, I'm not connecting to you guys, my audience, my followers, my friends, my fans. And so I'm realizing that I need to do this for me, just to kind of reconnect to who I am and what I want, and then hopefully at the end of 30 days, really figure out what my message is and why I'm even on social media. So I've noticed recently that everyone is complaining and talking to me about being on their phones all the time, and there's this constant thing that we have to take photos, and a lot of you guys comment to me saying, I get to go to the most beautiful places in the world, and I do. I've been to Bali and Hawaii and Nicaragua, but it's all work. And I post a photo on social media, but it took 4 days to get the photos that I posted, and I shoot all day long. And it gets to this place where I'm never present in the moment, because I'm constantly trying to figure out what photo can I take and what's a good angle, and then you take 1,000 different photos, and then you have to edit them, and I'm doing photography stuff, and I'm doing videos, and I realized that I've been unable to enjoy where it is I'm going and what I'm doing, and in that I'm losing sight of everything that I want to be posting for. So when I started my company, my brand, the Nikki Sharp brand, I remember going through really big struggles, and I was binging every day, and I just wanted to know that someone like Miranda Kerr or Giselle binged, because I was modeling at the time, and I was like, I just need to know that they are like me so that I can get over what I'm going through. So when I started my Instagram account, I made it a thing, and I said I will always share what it is I'm going through, because I just wanted to know that someone that I looked up to had the same struggles as me. So time went on, and my accounts kept growing, and now I have fairly large accounts, and the larger they get, the more I'm realizing that I don't share the authentic self side of me, all of that. I'm not sharing with you guys when I do binge and why, and I'm not sharing the stress from all the travel, and I'm sharing more of this beautiful life that I travel, and it's amazing, and it is amazing, but I'm like every other person, and I get stressed out, and I overeat sometimes, and I binge, and I'm not always healthy, and I'm human. I'm a health and wellness expert, and I am human. So there's been this disconnect because I'm unable to share that side of me with my social following. So every once in a while I'll come out with a post or a blog post, and it talks about, how stressed out I am, or why I don't feel like I deserve something, and people, I get such a good response and reaction. And I've just been realizing lately all these beautiful body photos and everything that I post, I love posting them. And I'm really proud of also my body, where it is now, because I've overcome a lot to get to where I am. I've overcome having the most horrible acne and depression and insomnia. And the crazy thing is, most of you guys don't even know that about me. And so I'm realizing that what I want to post is not what I'm posting. And in that, there's this stress that's happening. And so I'm not enjoying social media. And I feel like I'm on my phone all the time. And I feel like I'm comparing myself to people. And I'm 29. I'm going into my 30s in 6 months. And I'm just at this place where it's like, what am I trying to be? Who am I? What am I trying to do? And social media is making it really hard for me to actually figure out like what my value is to the world. Another little fact about me, I used to model, years ago, and I did the whole international modeling thing, and I was tiny. I was like 15 pounds lighter than I am now, and I remember being, we had to get measured. We even got measured like around our neck, we got measured around our waist, our hips, and your career depended on a number. It was how tall are you, how big is your waist, how small are, is your hips, and I left that because I felt like my value of myself was tied to a number. And now I'm in social media and I'm well known, and I feel like my value again is tied to a number, except it's worse now because I'm competing against people that are younger than me, older than me, have more followers, people that are in the health and wellness sector, and it's all about engagement and how many followers do you have, how many comments you get, how many likes, and brands look for all of this, and that's how they decide if they want to work with you. And I'm sick and tired of it. I'm tired of having my value be tied to a fucking number, because I'm so much more than a number. And I'm so passionate about this because I get so many little girls asking me how I grew my following. And the ironic thing is I teach social media to brands and companies now because I'm very good at it and I know how to monetize it. And there's a disconnect because everyone is so tired of how much work goes into it. None of it's authentic. All the photos that I post, I'm not, sharing my true authentic self. It's all curated. We know that, but we know that Instagram is curated. We know that reality TV is not reality. And most of us now know that Instagram is not, this reality that we think it is. That's why people like Snapchat, because it was sharing our true inner self, what we're doing. And even Snapchat now, it's like, oh, don't post too many things of like just you talking to the camera. It has to be fun and easy. And our attention span is so little right now that people don't even pay attention to what you say. They just click through, they flip up, and everyone's concerned about, oh, the algorithms on Instagram keep changing, and therefore our engagement has died, and it's scary, and no one knows what to do, and people are trying to give us free stuff, but no one wants to pay, and it's overwhelming. And I'm tired of it, and I need a break. So instead of this being like a full ranting video, because it's not, because I actually love social media, and I myself created a brand, and I got a book deal, and I sold an app, and I've done so many amazing things from social media, but I need a break of it. And I don't know what this means, and I don't know what's gonna come out of it, but all I know is that I'm going offline, and I am so excited for it. So I do actually challenge you guys to do this as well. It's terrifying to go offline and to not be available on Snapchat and answering questions and messaging and Facebook and what am I doing at this moment. And it's also really rewarding because it allows us to get back to what we are doing on this planet, what our value is, and what you can do to serve others. So my challenge for myself is 30 days, I'm going offline, and starting tonight, so it's Friday, December 9th, I believe, starting tonight, I'm offline. And that means I'm not gonna be online going into the new year. And this is the biggest time for me to sell my detox and all of that. And that's scary for me. But I also know that everything is meant to be. And when I come back, I think I'm gonna be refreshed and excited. And then I'm gonna do the detox with you guys and be excited to share more about what I learned. So I do challenge you guys that if you are feeling this way, try getting off your phone for a week. I've done it before, I've gone a week at a time, and it's been the most amazing thing. So I'm going offline. However, I'm still gonna be doing blog posts because that's where my heart and soul lies. I love writing, and I'm gonna be talking about my experience, and I don't know how often I'm gonna be writing or doing anything, but more like if something comes to me and I'm passionate about it, I'm gonna write. So if you guys aren't subscribed to my blog, I do recommend it. I'm gonna be doing blog posts and then also sending emails out still. And that's because I still want to connect a little bit. I'm not going to go offline fully, but I'm not going to be necessarily reachable. So I'm going to be sending information out, and that's a little bit, that's all really. And that's just because that's my inner voice that wants to come out. So I don't know how often I'm going to be doing all of that. But yeah, so nikkisharp.com, if you guys want to subscribe to my newsletter, that'd be awesome, but I don't really mind if you guys don't, because I'm not going to be looking at any numbers or the comments or anything. So yeah, that's it. That's it for me for 30 days. And my last kind of thing with this is, I don't know if you've noticed, but recently Selena Gomez went offline for 3 months, and she said it was the most amazing thing that she's done. Gigi Hadid is going offline now. We had Asina O'Neil go offline, and very big celebrities are going offline. I think it was the New York Times came out with an article that said why you need to quit social media and why your career depends on it. So there's this change where people are starting to get really sick of being online all the time and being connected to their phone all the time. So anyways, that's it. I challenge you guys to do this with me, and yeah, this is terrifying for me and equally really liberating. So I will see you guys in 30 days.